a comment on the YouTube chat. That's one of the places you can catch us live. If you're watching on the Fox Local app on your connected TV, you can make it a two-screen experience. You know that's my favorite way. All you got to do is grab your phone, scan that QR code, or type in that meeting ID, 892-0982-4674. Brings you right into the Zoom room. All you got to do is have your camera on, your mic muted, and then get ready to be called on and share your hot takes. If you're watching on our website, fox5dc.com, or you're watching Fox Local Mobile, if you're watching on your phone and you can't scan the QR code, you can go to my Instagram page. I have a link to the Zoom room posted at the top, pinned to the top. Fox 5 producer Chris is that. Instagram page also, that's the same on TikTok where we're streaming behind the scenes. Then, of course, on Instagram, we have our broadcast channel. I post a link there as well. We also post some stories to get the conversation going a little early. So we'll check in with all our virtual co-hosts coming up here in just a second. First, though, we have to say hello to my in-studio one. Please welcome Caps and Nats in-game host Mike Ploger joining us now live for the first time ever. Mike, welcome to the show.
Oh, my God. Thank you for having me.
No problem. I'm going to hand this to you. So
check this out.
That right
on your shirt right there.
If you're not familiar with Mike, you may know our morning traffic person, Annie Mae. They are co-hosts together, besties as well.
Where am I looking on this thing?
Right there.
Okay, got it.
With the post-it note. Yeah. Mike, you've also got a new podcast-style show with Monumental. Can you talk to us a little bit about that?
Front Row DC. We just had our first episode last week. We'll probably put an episode out every few weeks. Just talking everything that's coming to DC in terms of concerts, events, everything that you can purchase tickets to. It's powered by Ticketmaster. So
very cool. So you can. Where can people check that out if they want to?
It's on Monumental Sports Network.
All right. How's everything else going?
Everything's good right now. Hockey's in a little break, so I get a little time off.
Because of the Olympics?
Because of the Olympics, yep. So I was watching USA
Tom Wilson didn't get the memo that you're not supposed to beat the crap out of people during the Olympics.
Okay. We're okay with that. That's Tom Wilson.
That's just Tommy B. That's Willie being Willie.
What did you expect?
Exactly. Everything else good?
Everything else is good. Baseball season starts up here pretty soon, so I'll be at Nats Park. Yeah, opening day, April 3rd, 44 days, but who's counting?
Who's counting? All right, hopefully that means the weather will have warmed up by then.
Oh my God,
all right, you ready to dive right in?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's do it. First up, Oscar winner Reese Witherspoon sharing some tough love and career advice in one brand new video that got a lot of eyeballs. Take a look.
I just got off the phone.
So I can't talk because I'm on a show right now. So I can't respond.
From one job to another, very unhappy in her job. So I said, okay, well, what are your talents? And she had a hard time telling me what her specific talents were. And I thought to myself, this is very, very important. You don't chase your dreams. You chase your talents. Everybody has dreams. Doesn't mean you're going to be that thing. You are supposed to do what you're talented at. So it's your job in life.
I can't talk
to figure out what
your
specific, unique talents are. And go chase them. That's what you're going to do. Chase your talents, not your dreams.
Mike, Reese's advice, chasing your talents instead of your dreams. Do you like this or not?
No, not really. Not at all, to be honest. Like, how do you figure out what your talents are? It was one question. And then even, like, chasing your dreams, that starts when you're young, when you're very young, right? And then you can mold your talents to what your dreams are. Chasing your talents, like, again... My talents are like very bizarre. I'm good at very silly things like riding a unicycle. Where do I
exactly make a living?
What do I turn that into? Right? Like chasing your talents, not your dreams, just seems like something that a very rich, successful actress does. Because she'll be like, oh yeah, like if I could have any job, I'd be a barista or something, like work at a coffee shop. Like that's of course what I know. I'm not saying she said that, right? But like. I just imagine that's what a very rich, successful person says.
Chad's in the Zoom room. Chad, chasing your talents instead of your dreams. Do you like that advice from Oscar winner Reese Witherspoon?
How about yes? I do like it, kind of. But let's say they say if you do what you love for a living, you'll never work a day in your life. But that's not true. Even when I was a working musician, touring, after a while, you get sick of touring. You get sick of doing it. It's like anything becomes a job after a while. I don't know if I'm answering the question, but I think she has a point, right? You need to make a living, but don't let go of your dreams. Keep your dreams and try to achieve them, but you got to make a living somehow too, right? So,
yeah, that's super reasonable. I get that. David in the Zoom room. David, do you agree with Reese? You got a child. Are you going to encourage him to chase his talents or chase his dreams?
Hey there, Chris, and greetings, New York City Mayor Zoran Mamdani. I think this lady is a dose of reality. Chad said one of the famous quotes about, you never work for a day. If you love what you do, you never work for a day. But yeah, I mean, like when I was a freshman in college, one of my professors told me, make sure you distinguish between your vocation and your avocation. What your job is versus what you want to do and what your pastime is. Because you're among the luckiest on earth if those two are the same things. If you love what you do, what you're good at, But in my case, I wanted to be a Major League Baseball player. And you know what, Chris? That didn't quite work out for me. So I had to do what I was good at instead. And to bring it up even a higher level, I'm not an expert on the Bible, but reading it over some, I got a favorite quote, which is not often discussed, and I'm going to paraphrase it. But it's something someone's asking Jesus or one of the prophets, what is heaven? What is heaven? Can we achieve heaven on earth? And the answer comes back, well, heaven is really do what you love. And if you do what you love, that's the best experience you're going to have on earth. So yeah, I think this woman's got it right.
Okay, fair enough. Melissa's in the Zoom room as well. Melissa, let me ask you, just playing devil's advocate, what if you're good at something but you hate doing it?
That all depends what it is.
Yeah, fair.
I'm sorry for
pursuing a living doing that thing that you may be good at, but you just don't get any joy or satisfaction from it.
Listen, when I was younger, I wanted to be, it was either between being a doctor or being a police officer. And to be honest with you, it was the worst thing ever. Those were my dreams. I wanted to get out of the projects and go and do something for myself and my family. However, it got to the point where it was just like, oh my God, it was draining mentally. But now it's like, okay, like Chad said, I'm a fitness instructor. I love what I do. I have many talents. And I can work out and have fun with it. It doesn't feel like work. But then after a while, I'll come home and it's like, ow, my neck hurts, my back hurts, my butt hurts, everything hurts. So with her, with what she said, nah, hell no. I'm not chasing my talents. You can do a combination of both, but stop giving advice, especially from somebody who's rich.
Fair enough. Freddie, you get the final say. Chasing dreams or chasing talents?
Well, for chasing dreams, I would say I was looking forward to being a math teacher back then when I was a high school student or middle school, but it didn't work out. But then in this decade of 2020, I'm still looking forward to become a traffic reporter. That's why I wanted to make
traffic reporter. All right.
Yeah, someone need to fill in. That's why I wanted to do. I will take over one day.
This is a tough one because I think too many people might encourage people to chase their dreams and then it sets them up for failure. I think you need a little bit of a reality check every now and then.
You can also change your dreams. Like your dreams can change over time.
I don't know what I would say.
This is more debatable than I thought.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's tough out there. I'm not gonna lie. All right, let's stick with the celebrities making headlines and talk about Cardi B now because she's apparently done being the butt of the joke. Emphasis on the butt. The rapper says after her new tour wrap, she's getting rid of her BBL. Cardi made that announcement during a show in LA after guest star Kehlani commented on her backside. Mike, not sure we have any major opinions on this, but I do know someone in the Zoom room does because they emailed me this morning. First thing, I woke up, I checked my email, and I had an email from Melissa Rosario saying, if you're talking about Cardi B, let me know because I'm going to weigh in. Melissa, why? Why do you want to weigh in on this one?
Okay, so she was explaining that she wanted to get rid of her butt implants or what have you. So I have experience in this when I say I had a BBL done, but I had a fat transfer. There's a difference. So she has actual objects put in her butt. I had fat sucked from, my stomach, my backside, and I had it transferred to my butt. However, when I lost weight, all that fat transfer died. And it doesn't stink. That, that myth that everybody says that it stinks, it doesn't. People have to understand that there's a difference between having butt implants and getting a fat transfer. They both hurt. They both take time to recover. It's a mental and physical thing. If you gain weight, of course, it's going to look bigger. If you lose weight, it's going to look humongous. But if she wants to take the butt implants off, I mean, she is a mom of multiple children, and I think she's getting older, and she's starting to realize that if you lose weight, it's gonna look much bigger. If you gain weight, it's gonna not look right. But it does hurt, and mentally it gets to you, and physically it does get to you. It's something that to each his own. But I commend her for doing that, and more power to her. More power to her.
Yeah, and also, she's a role model, so more power to her for, being open about these procedures. Any follow up?
I mean, my question is like, what does it look like after you get it taken out?
That's a good question.
I'm
not sure. And look, she's no stranger to the
It
public
seems
eye,
like it would
and
be
she's
weird.
also no stranger to sharing some of these. The process. Let's put it that way. I'm more curious about the tattoo too. Is that going to have any impact on that? Because
yes, any tattoos that you have, any tattoos that you have in places where they have to do incisions, especially if it consists of you having having to get stitches, it's gonna get ruined. So these women out here that you see them all tatted up, and then they have these type of procedures, and then they either have to reduce them or reverse them, it always messes them up. It is very painful. And I'm gonna use baseball as as an example. When you do a BBL, it literally looks like somebody beat you with a bat. I mean, you have bruises everywhere, here, and you have scars underneath the butt cheeks. You have scars here and scars here, and it don't care how good of a surgeon you have. You're always gonna have scars, and the bruising takes forever to go away, and it is extremely painful. And sometimes you can have permanent nerve damage. I have permanent nerve damage on my left leg. I can't feel anything. You can pinch me, hit me. I don't have any nerve.
I had no idea how much she was going to learn about you.
Yeah. So
We appreciate you for sharing your stories as always. We do have to move on though. Next up, we're talking about this idea of social media immortality. It's a little morbid, but not everyone may think about what actually happens to their Facebook or Instagram accounts after they pass away. But if Meta has its way, they could keep on posting, commenting, liking, friend requesting without you even there to run the show. Business Insider and several other outlets wrote about this recently. The company has received a patent for an AI that could replicate a user's social media activity if they stop using the platform or even die. The system would leverage a large language model trained on the person's past activity to imitate their style across posts, comments, messages, and even voice or video interactions. While Meta has patented this, though, we should note it says it has no plans to develop the technology. They just get these patents in case they ever choose to. We posted about this one on our broadcast channel. Our broadcast channel, which is run by Meta, didn't get a lot of traction. I'm not going to lie to you. But Shayla said, where can I sign the not authorized to use my content? Mike, living online after you die. Do you
How is this? Is this legal? Like, how could that even be legal?
It raises a lot of ethical questions.
Yeah,
let's put it that way.
massive ethical questions. No, when I go, well, I guess somebody's gonna have to figure out what my password is. But then I hope my profiles just stay there.
Disappears forever.
I don't know.
Or do you want it to be like kind of
I guess I want it to stay
there as a tribute?
It's kind of like a. I view it more as like a scrapbook of my life.
Okay, yeah,
like
frozen in time a little bit.
Yeah. I'm okay with it staying there, but I'm not okay with somebody else having control of it. No, that's a problem.
David in the Zoom room. David, we love talking about AI with you. Do you like this idea of living online?
Mayor Mamdani's got a couple great points. There's some ethical issues, but I think this is a great idea. I love it. I want to buy this thing, and I'm going to take myself off social media and outsource it to this AI thing, the future overlord, for whom I expressed my loyalty and undying affinity.
It's basically like an avatar version of yourself. Chad, do you like the idea of living online forever?
Well, I know Gene Simmons and Paul Stanley from Kiss have been doing that with Kiss. Kiss is going to live on forever in Avatar. But we're all going to have our virtual selves, right? So we're going to have an AI self that's going to take care of all of our interneting. And we're going to live our lives while our virtual selves are going to take care of all that. So, yeah, I'm with David, and I'm going to bow down to our AI overlords. So I'll be part of the cog. I'll get along with it. I plan on playing nice. I don't plan on fighting it like John Connor. I want to be part of it. They can like cyborg me like the Borg on Star Trek. I'm cool with it. I'm gonna get Neuralink, I think, next week. So
David's
I'm on
giving
board.
thumbs up, so he apparently agrees with this one.
Yeah.
It's hard to say because I do agree with Chad to a certain extent that this is already the direction things are going. There are already people on Instagram who have auto replies basically set up to respond to people's in their caption, it responds for them. They don't actually have to do the work.
Right.
So, but I also get the
They're
ethical.
not living. They're gone.
They're gone, yeah.
Forever.
But every now and then, I'll look at Michael Jackson's Twitter page, and it'll say check out Michael Jackson's new movie coming out in April.
Somebody's still running
Someone's
that thing
running
and
the
making
account
money off of it
for
too.
him. Yes, that's exactly it. I can see for some people, if this is a source of income for not only their family, but they are a high-profile public figure, I can see how this would be a thing.
That's fair. That's fair, but somebody else is also running that account. It's a human running that account. Listen, I'm getting more and more scared of this AI situation. We just talked about robots on Like It or Not that are dancing better than I've ever danced in my life. The human element is leaving this world, and something's got to be done about it. It's
No
not
question
good.
about it. All right, this next one is for all the people who would do anything for the gram. We're talking about reckless tourists. Officials in the Canary Islands calling out tourists for ignoring safety advisories. They say if you do something reckless and require an emergency rescue, you are going to have to pay. Including, is that what was that? What was that Hulk Hogan show? Thunderbolt or something? And Thunder in Paradise. Thank you. All right, an hour airlift can cost more than $2,000, but it doesn't end there. Visitors who ignore red flags on beaches leading to a water accident as a result could also be fined. So, Mike, do you like the idea of making people pay for these mistakes?
To an extent, right? Because first of all, if they only have red flags that are stopping people, I feel like there should be a little bit more than red flags that are stopping people. But if people are taking advantage of this situation as a free helicopter ride, then you probably need to do something about it. It's a matter of how many people are doing it. It sounds like it's getting way out of hand. And are these people actually getting hurt, or are they faking it? There's a lot more to dive into. And obviously, there's tax dollars that people are spending.
Yeah, you're taking up resources, and Melissa, you're also possibly putting the lives of those first responders at risk to come save you because you wanted to ignore that warning sign.
I absolutely agree with this 1000%. It's a hell yeah for me. You go into these countries, people think that because they're not back home, that they can go ahead and wild out. No, absolutely not. You're using these countries' resources. Go there to have fun. Why you have to be reckless? I don't understand that. It's the same thing with spring break. These kids, they go to these countries and they wreck things and they act stupid. And then all these police officers and things have to be used. And no, it's not fair. Charge them all. And if they don't pay for it, lock them up.
David, should we do this? Should this be more than just a vacation thing? Should this be in an everyday life situation? And also, your nemesis just showed up. Bad time.
Oh, is my arch nemesis Jim Loke?
No!
Whereas I learned earlier today, he also goes by Jimothy Chalamet.
That was only because Kevin McCarthy.
Okay. And I got our arch nemesis Jim Loke along with New York City Mayor Zohran Mamdani there.
Nicknames for everybody.
But my answer to the
Look at my hair so wrong right now.
Yeah. That's more interesting than what he has to say right now.
It is. My friend Jim Loke there. It is. It's not too often that I'm totally on the same page as Melissa, but yeah, TMI Melissa, you and I are on board with this one. I think if someone is negligent, if they call for some emergency services to get rescued or anything, and they are negligent, they should get a bill. If it's a genuine accident, then the government picks up the tab, the people pick up the tab. But if it's your fault and people are risking their lives and spending their resources to come save you, that's your fault, and you should pay the bill.
And it sounds like Jim Loke agrees with you.
I agree with you on that. Don't be stupid. Don't be a jagoff.
Yeah, you're putting other people's lives at risk. All right, well, you joined us right as we're about to say goodbye to Mike. He has to actually head out, so appreciate you stopping by and joining us for the first time. Just
thanks for having me.
They can follow along with all your adventures if they want to.
At Ploger on all the social media. Then don't forget to watch
Ploger.
DC, powered by Ticketmaster.
Excellent. Thank you so much. All right, coming up next, we're talking about first dances and boneless wings. Maybe Jim will stick around, maybe not. We'll be right back.
They're chicken nuggets.
So you guys, this is funny tonight though. But I do want to chase my dreams as a traffic reporter. That's what I would want to do this.
Chase them, Freddie. Chase them. Go ahead and chase them.
And I'll take over Anime's place if I want to. If Anime is out, let me cover for her.
Spit that out into the atmosphere.
I will have to.
I'm going to complain to Fox if you replace Annie Mae.
You're gonna complain to Fox about
Yeah.
it. Let's say I'm taking.
You
I
could
work
be
for
the
Fox
nighttime
5.
guy, Freddie.
I can do
Mhm.
that if I want to.
Yeah.
As well.
You could be like the 1 a.m. to 6 a.m. other traffic reporter.
What? They're not gonna do that at 1 in the morning.
It'd be
Fox
an easy
doesn't do
job. Think
morning-
about how easy that'll be. There's no traffic.
I know there is.
Freddie's gonna be over here with traffic at 1 a.m.
Uh-uh.
And, like, no traffic. Again. No
Yeah,
traffic.
but somewhat. What if Annie Mae's out? What if?
Oh, okay. If Annie Mae's out, then that's okay.
Yeah, because I'm just gonna be like what, freelance traffic reporter or something like that.
Well, when hockey
I'm a
season
freelance
begins,
meteorologist, so.
Yeah, because where we got Cesar Cornejo is a freelance meteorologist, I think.
I'm
I'm
gonna
a-
replace Tucker in the morning.
I'm gonna start putting that nickname on my TikTok, David. TMI Melissa.
TMI Melissa. Yeah.
I gotta say, no, I find it funny.
Melissa, I learned a lot from you. I hear a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm. No filter.
I'm gonna chase my dreams in this. I can't quit this dream. I want
Good.
this dream, and I really want to work into it. I want to chase it.
Do it.
And someone need to fill in. That's why someone need to be like a
You know?
freelance traffic reporter, freelance. You know, someone need to take over Annie Mae, and like, if she's absent, let me do it.
Mm-hmm. Fill in is the proper way to say it.
Well, let me fill in for her, and I
Right.
can do that. Like because I don't want to let Cesar do all the work.
I hear you.
How do you become what kind of school do you need to be a traffic reporter?
Well, I have to take mass.
Welcome back to Do You Like It or
take
Not
mass
on this Hump Day
medication.
Wednesday alongside Jim Loke. Jim, what do you got coming up on the Final Five?
We just wrapped up a good conversation. We're talking about Maryland redistricting. Got a Democrat, got a Republican. But you know what I like? They always have common ground. It was a friendly conversation. We had a nice chat, and we're going to talk about that and what all of you have to worry about at the ballot box later on this year.
All right, sounds good. 11:30 right here, Fox Local. All right, in the
It'll be
meantime,
next to
today's
10
brides
and
and grooms
10
bucking a
o'clock.
lot of classic traditions. We've talked about them getting rid of like cutting the cake, getting rid of like bridesmaids, groomsmen. However, one trend sticking around, but they're really upping the ante. We are talking about the first dance, still going strong. New York Post says couples are kicking things up a notch. They're doing it in show-stopping style. Experts say it's a chance for the couple to put a personal touch on the event. However, they also warn to pull it off effectively, it takes teamwork, coordination with not only your DJ, with your whole family, everything. Jim, do you like this? An over-the-top first dance, do you like it or not?
No, I don't like it. I think you got to keep it organic. And this is where Chris Brown. Hey, stop it! This is where Chris Brown ruined everything. Because remember the dance he did to whatever song that was duplicated everywhere. They did it on The Office.
Oh, yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Although are we talking about? I guess that would be different than an actual first dance. But
Not a
Forever is the name of the
flash
song.
mob
Yeah.
dance. I personally, and I already joked that I know Tony P doesn't want me to say this, but I would have secondhand embarrassment and I would feel so much cringe watching someone, especially if they were not like a trained dancer, like have to really put their heart and soul into a dance. I maintain the worst dancer in any room is the person not dancing. However, when you are the center of attention like that, I know that would be my own personal version of hell. Chad, I know you have no plans on getting married anytime soon, but the idea of really doing a show-stopping first dance for everyone, do you like this or not?
Hey, Laura just walked. Laura, we're gonna do a first dance? No, we're not gonna do it. We don't like it. It's a distract. I don't know. Maybe I would have to see it, but no. In general, I don't like it. But if I was at a wedding and they popped out a really cool first dance, I might be into it. But in general, I'm gonna say no. And hey, Jim Loke, how you doing?
Hey, what's up?
I like that everyone just is so excited to talk to you. That makes me so
He's a
happy.
celebrity.
Well, listen, the idea of these over-the-top first dances, do you like this show-stopping number? It's already your day anyway, so why not just add this to the mix?
People just going so overboard with these dances, you know, the choreography, the special effects. Like, let me dance with the person who treated me like a father, you know, like a daughter. And let me just enjoy the moment, but stop going all out. You know, it's just so discouraging. It makes you just not want to do it yourself when you actually do get married. But hey, fist pump, air pump, Jim Loke. There you go.
Okay, why? Because he doesn't like to be touched.
Yep, exactly.
So I'm curious what you guys think about this one. I went to a wedding in LA San Diego a couple years ago. A couple friends of mine, they didn't really segued into the first dance. The bride's sister got up and did a rap. and it was so off, like it caught everybody off guard. It was actually pretty well done. But that segued into it. So I'm curious if like a personalized music leading into a dance is acceptable.
Melissa's still giving it. She's shaking her head no.
No.
She's
Hell
shaking
no. Hell no. That's my
that
my moment, not my sister's moment. Hell no. Absolutely not.
I accidentally picked a song that's like 7.5 minutes long, and like we were just doing that little sway. So shout out to the DJ at my wedding who had the foresight just to fade it out at a certain time after like 3 minutes, because otherwise it would have just gone on for an eternity and been awkward for everyone. It's one of the most divisive dining debates out there, and now a federal judge has officially weighed in. We are talking about boneless chicken wings, whether or not they're actually a thing. The court says yes. A judge threw out a lawsuit challenging the Buffalo Wild Wings menu assertion that boneless wings are still wings, saying the lawsuit had, quote, no meat on its bones.
Hey, judge got jokes.
No rim shot on that one, Jim. The judge says most people understand the products are made of chicken breast. The lawsuit is from an Illinois man who claims he thought boneless wings were deboned chicken wings. The judge added that most people think cauliflower wings also contain...
Wait, did you say cauliflower?
Cauliflower? Yeah, that's how I talk.
I fear that's very Delco of you.
It's very Dalgo of me. Calling boneless wings wings instead of nuggets. Do you like it or not?
I mean, I guess it's fine. I don't really mind it. I don't really sweat it, but I think in that regard, the fact that it had to go to a federal judge, and congratulations to the judge for having the foresight to telling this person to get the hell out of here.
Yeah, listen, this goes along with what we were talking about earlier with like wasting people's money.
Right.
Because just the fact that this went through this many levels of the court system. David, boneless wings or regular wings? Do you have a preference?
I have a preference. Yeah, regular wings. It's only because the meat tastes better for whatever reason. I don't know. Like maybe it's because chicken breast versus a wing. I don't know. But
that makes sense.
Boneless chicken wings, I've had them, tend to be like overcooked. They're too hard, you know. Like I don't know. But the regular chicken wings are better.
Chad's in the Zoom room. Chad, are you a wing guy?
Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah, I'm a wing guy. There.
I love wings.
Channel my animals.
Yeah.
No, so I'm a kind of I go on a wing tour. I'm a wing connoisseur. I actually love boneless wings, but they're worse for you because they're breaded and fried. You don't know what kind of meat's in them. And a chicken wing, as long as it's not breaded, it's kind of keto. So you can have as many chicken wings if you want, as long as you don't pair it with like fries and stuff. But the best chicken wings in town are either Clyde's. I think what are the best? Clyde's have pretty good chicken wings.
Yeah.
They were Leo's.
And Tommy Joe's. Oh, Tommy Joe's.
Oh my God, my friend goes there.
Never had them.
No.
I have a complicated history with chicken wings, which is basically when I was like in my single days, like they're a mess.
Yeah.
And there's no like cute way to eat them, so I kind of always refused.
So if any of you watch Like It or Not, you know that Sunny has a way of eating wings.
Yeah,
she can put an entire wing in her mouth.
I love wings.
Yeah, Melissa just demonstrated what it looks
I
like.
love wings though.
It's horrific, but it's perfect.
I couldn't eat one like that. I mean, like, I don't know. It's to each their own, but I would prefer to eat them with, like, I'm fancy. Knife and fork if I have the option, just to not be a saucy mess.
So, Chad, you mentioned, I agree with you on Clyde's. What's the place? Duffy's that's on P Street? Because they used to have one on H Street, I believe, and they had great wings, but they closed that one.
Yeah.
The ultimate one, actually, they're really bad for you, is Kochik's. I don't know if Kochik's is still around. I used to live next to it. It's Korean chicken wings.
I know
Super
exactly what you're
breaded,
talking about.
but they are absolutely
that Korean
delicious.
Yeah, they are.
Really,
Newsbacks.
Fun fact. And listen, it's our show. I can do whatever I want. Andy Duffy used to be my manager. I worked at the 4 Ps on Cleveland Park on Connecticut Avenue back in the year 2005.
Jim Loke, good to see you, my man.
So excited when he left and opened up his own spot. So I love seeing him
and now
doing big things.
Now that's an Orange Theory, I think. I think that's fun.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you to everyone who joined us in the Zoom room tonight. Thanks for everyone watching on Fox Local and Fox 5 DC's YouTube page. We'll be back at 9 o'clock with Tony
Jim Loke,
C for
good to see you, my brother.
Jim Loke. I'm producer Chris. Have a great night. Fox 5 News at 8 is coming up next.
Have a good night, y'all.
All right, guys, take care, y'all. Good night.
All right, good night.